on goggles and strawberry foam, then bounced through a hallway made of ice cream and chrome. He zapped through a door that meowed like a bell, and giggled inside a banana hotel. He made a small zoo out of jelly bean pets, with marshmallow monkeys and cinnamon jets. Each animal juggled a cupcake or two, and sang silly songs in a peanutty zoo. The fridge told a limerick bold and bizarre, while kittens played checkers on a chocolate bar. A spoon did the tango, the toaster told tales, and gumdrops all juggled their peppermint pails. They planted some seeds in a pizza-shaped pot, and watered it daily with bubblegum thoughts. Soon waffles grew wings and flew out with delight, to join in a dance with the marmalade light. Mailbox squeezed glitter and strawberry soap, as kittens slid down on a jelly slick slope. They high-fived the doorknob who wore a top hat, and taught the old blender to salsa with spat. They bounced on a sofa that squeaked out a beat, while pudding popped popcorn to give us a treat. The window blinked twice and turned into swing, and kittens all launched with the peppermint sing. A duck in pajamas passed out the snacks of marshmallow tacos and lime jelly jacks. The kittens applauded and jumped through the breeze, with cookie cakes flapping like cinnamon skis. Wrote silly rhymes on a pancake drum, that played hide-and-seek with a whispering plum. A pineapple tickled the dozing TV, and kittens all cheered with the peppermint woo! A moonbeam slid down like the licorice slide, while kittens climbed up with their wishes inside. Each twinkle they touched turned into a grin, that danced on their whiskers and jiggled their chin. They crafted a rocket from glitter and glue, then launched from a teacup into honeydew. The sky made a sandwich with whipped cream and stars, and kittens all giggled in mid-air guitars. The spoon gave a speech with dramatic delight, while kittens wore scarves made of tangerine light. The couch hosted voting for purr of the year, and the winner meowed from a root beer chandelier. Woo! They rode in a teapot through cinnamon waves, while cupcakes on surfboards and taffy bright raves. Each splash made a rainbow that fizzled the fizz, and whispered adventure is exactly what this is. Kittens made necklaces out of moon cheese, and offered them freely to passing soft breeze. Even the ladybugs hung with delight, as marshmallow shadows twirled into the night. They scooted through clouds on a sunflower sled, and shared chocolate dreams in a peppermint bed. A puzzle of stars rearranged with a wink, that served them a smoothie and dreamsicle pink. Kittens made scooters from leftover toast, and zoomed down the hallway like cinnamon ghosts. They whooshed past the sofa around the tall chair, with whipped cream helmets and marshmallow flair. A bubblegum satellite blinked from above, beaming down giggles and packages of love. The kittens unpacked them with sparkle-eyed glee, and built a small spaceship from blueberry tea. The curtains performed in a puddingy play, while kittens threw glitter like it was ballet. A penguin and polka dots tapped to the beat, and cupcakes took bows from the front row seat. They painted the rainbows with jelly bean ink, and doodled the sunshine before it could blink. The giggles they used were strawberry bright, and giggle they did through the lemony light. A hedgehog arrived in a peanut cart, he sold maple hugs and jam-filled heart. The kittens all paid him with petals and cheer, and gifted him socks for his hedgehoggy rear. They threw a confetti flake pancake parade, where spoons danced salsa and forks lemonade. A bowl full of apples did magic tricks twice, and kittens meowed 10 stars, that's nice. They found a new planet made fully of cheese, with craters that smelled like cinnamon breeze. They bounced like popcorn in gravity low, then rolled down tunes made of marshmallow snow. The wind wore a tutu, it's fun round the yard, while kittens fenced noodles and raced on a cart. Even the bushes joined in with a cheer, when soap bubbles shouted, adventure is near. And Keedle-doo. They rode on a caterpillar powered by jam, who giggled in rhythms like blip and wham. Each wiggle they wobbled lit sparkles in air, and kittens flew higher than worry or care. At bedtime they built a soft blanket fort, with strawberry lanterns and cupcake court. They whispered sweet stories to cookies and stars, and drifted to sleep behind fudge frosted bars. The dream world they entered had ice cream trees and tunnels of honey and peppermint bees. Their pillows were clouds, their blankets were light, and giggles were growing in gardens of night. They tickled a comet that rumbled with cheer, offered it sprinkles and fizzy root beer. It laughed through the cosmos and carried them far to watch dancing turtles play xylophone star. A pancake spaceship arrived with a bow, and kittens climbed in with a jelly bean. Meow, meow. They zoomed through a rainbow that giggled and glowed, then spun on a lemon before they slowed. A castle of cheese stood tall in the mist, guarded by knights in sweet sugar twist. The kittens were welcomed and given a crown, then asked to perform upside down in a gown. They bounced on the trampoline Moo made Kriya. The kittens built ships from crumpets and thread, then sailed through the bubbles that tickled their head. The sails were made from confetti and cheer, and the compass meowed when jellyfish near. A teacup tornado spun softly around, lifting up napkins and sprinkling the ground. The kittens held spoons like musical flutes and danced with the wind in their caramel boots. They painted the fences with yogurt and jam, and laughed when the mailbox became a big clam. Inside were letters that smelled like delight, and stickers that blinked in marshmallow light. A donut parade rolled down the main street, with cookies that juggled and muffins on beat. The kittens all rode on a cinnamon train that whistled out tunes in a licorice lane. They tiptoed on rooftops made out of fudge, and sang to the moon with a giggly nudge. Each echo that bounced turned fizzy and light, and floated through dreamland like starlit sprite. The lemonade trees all wore apricot ties, and kittens climbed branches to tickle the skies. The clouds sent down ribbons of blueberry fog, while ducklings read poems from atop a log. They practiced their ballet on marshmallow mats, with bow-tie bananas and cookie-top hats. A toaster played music, a chair hung along, while spoons tapped the rhythm to every song. A kitten in mittens told jokes to a fan, who laughed out loud and blew pudding to plan. The fridge wore a mustache, the sink wore a crown, and every lost slipper danced upside down. Oh, they crafted new crayons from licorice goo, and colored the sky in a rainbowy hue. A pickle and sneakers joined in with delight, then juggled 3 stars in the strawberry night. The kittens built slides out of cookie tin sheets, and zipped into dreams wrapped in taffy sweet beats. They curled in pajamas of caramel thread, and whispered soft purrs on a blueberry bed. A kite made of pancakes flew in with a giggle, as kittens hopped by in a cinnamon wiggle. The moon did a bow in its jelly bean vest, and tucked every smile in its fluffiest chest. They opened a circus with jelly jugglers, and bubble-wrapped lions and macaroon smugglers. The kittens performed with cookies on paws, and earned standing cheers with peanutty applause. A cloud did a cartwheel and offered a ride through marmalade valleys of giggles wide-eyed. red lights glow. We move through the night with nowhere to go. The echo of footsteps, the hum in the air. Your shadow beside me, always there. The city's asleep, but the sky's wide awake. Stars drawing maps of every mistake. We carry our memories, heavy and bright, woven in whispers that drift through the night. I reach through the silence, I wait for a sign, a word left unspoken, a flicker, a line. The past is a rhythm, we dance to its beat, with hearts like postcards no one will read. We laugh in the dark like we did before, though time's rearranged what we're aching for. The moon plays a song on the rooftop above, a melody haunting the shape of our love. There's warmth in the stillness, a gentle decline, like ice slowly melting in yesterday's wine. The questions fall softly, no need to defend. Not every goodbye has to sound like an end. You walk a bit faster, I follow behind. Your